people are afraid whenever they hear that somebody is fasting or not eating anything. But what they don't know is that many of our diseases today, the lifestyle diseases as what we call it, are actually brought about by too much food intake, specifically too much food intake of the wrong kinds of food, inflammatory foods, simple sugars, those that increase our insulin and also increase insulin resistance and overall inflammation in the body. In fact, fasting are now shown to be very important when it comes to improving one's health. If you look at Healthline, so these are the benefits of fasting backed up by science. So the first one would be promotes blood sugar control by reducing insulin resistance. So it makes the person insulin sensitive again. And also we have promotes better health by fighting inflammation. There's also enhancement of heart health by improving blood pressure, triglycerides, and cholesterol levels, because during fasting, your body has greater opportunity to make use of those extra lipids, extra energy in the form of triglycerides and cholesterol. Also, number 4 would be may boost brain function and prevent neurodegenerative disorders. Of course, we also have aids in weight loss by limiting calorie intake and boosting metabolism. So highlight here the boosting of metabolism. When done right, fasting can do that. And when done the wrong way, it can lower down metabolism. And of course, we have increases in growth hormone secretion, which is vital for growth, metabolism, weight loss, and most importantly, preservation of muscle mass and of course, muscle strength. Number 7 would be delay in aging and extended longevity, and that's the primary reason why we are doing it actually. And also lastly, may aid in cancer prevention and increase the effectiveness of chemotherapy. Of course, there are safe protocols that you should follow so that you will get all the benefits. And today we are already in our 47 going 48-hour fast. So we are about to end our 2 days fast. We are going to do this 48 hours of fasting in a week. So expected we will be able to complete our 8 to 10 cycles of this August 2021. And so another important aspect of fasting that most medical professionals are afraid of is the presence of ketoacidosis. So ketoacidosis, we have to emphasize that it is different from nutritional ketosis, wherein with ketoacidosis, this is a common complication among diabetics type 1, and it is usually happening when there is too much increase of glucose in the blood together with ketones. So the presence of both ketones and glucose at an abnormally high level can lead into what we call as diabetes ketoacidosis, or too much ketones in the blood together with glucose. That is where the problem will happen. But when you are already on nutritional ketosis, you have maximized the presence of ketones as you are fueling on ketones, and at the same time, your blood sugar is of normal level. So right now, we will check, as we will break our fast in a short while, we will check what's our blood sugar and ketone level. So let's check. First is the glucose. So what we are just checking is not just ketones, but also the glucose, because we will have to check the presence of GKI, or the glucose to ketones ratio. So this one is already 60, so it's quite below the usual that you can check, which is 70 to 100. But since I am already fasted for almost 2 days, this is somewhat expected. And what is important is that I do not have the common symptoms of having hypoglycemia, the presence of dizziness, headache, and of course disorientation and all of that. And right now we will check my ketone level. Okay, so let's see, because we will be breaking our fast in 15 minutes. So it's 5.3, and with 5.3 we will compute later what's our GKI. Okay, 2 readings imported. So this is my data today. glucose at 60, and ketones at 5.3. So with a glucose to ketone index of 0.6, and that means highest therapeutic level of GKI ketosis. And of course, clinical correlation is always important since I feel okay, except that I'm already excited for my food as part of anticipation. This is part of nutritional ketosis and is different from ketoacidosis, wherein there's elevated glucose and at the same time elevated ketones. Ketones 62, 1.7, 1.7, better than last time. So 62 glucose and 1.7 ketones is a GKI, glucose-ketone index of 2. The lower the value, the higher the ketosis or the nutritional ketosis. So this is still considered as high therapeutic level of GKI ketosis. So nasa sa max na, that one.
Okay. 50 plus po yung
123?
Tumiyaw ka, hindi no? Dapat
Magula.
taas na lang. Sabay pa taas.
1.6. So, Mandru just had an oolong tea at check. That's why even if we've fasted somewhat on similar times, his blood sugar is 123 as compared to me 60,
62.
Alvin 62. 62. So, and today the reading would be 4.2, but still in moderate level of ketosis because you still have quite higher amount of ketones.
Again, the lower the GKI is the better.
Yeah, the lower the GKI, the better. So this one is 4.2 as compared to you, 2? 2, and mine is 0.6.
Perfect.
So that ends our cycle 1 of DCR healing protocol, and we will continue to do this in cycle 7, 8, 9, 7 only.
24 days.
24
Minimum
days.
7.
Minimum 7, because I think I will finish for the whole month
Josephine's
of...
10 cycle 9.
Huh?
Josephine's 10
Oh.
cycle.
So info about fasting, you can just search it. So there is Healthline. Healthline is a good source of unbiased health. Thank you.
Bye.